Good morning and welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 181 pounds so far on a ketogenic journey. Still got 30 plus to go. I say plus because I'm holding 10 pounds of water weight, because sometimes you need to read the packaging and not believe what they're saying. I've been eating this nut cluster thing. Well, it's seeds, not nuts. It was saying a half cup is 8 carbs, net carbs. Oh no, totally not true. The bag holds 18 ounces. There are 17 servings inside that bag. Well, let me tell you, when you pour half a cup, it's almost 4 ounces. So you do the math. That's the 32 carbs for half a cup. And the other night, I finally decided to weigh it out and put it in little baggies, and that's when I realized, I was like, wait, this is very tiny. This is less than a quarter cup. What are they talking about, half a cup? No. They have misput it on there, and it should say a quarter cup at the most is 8 carbs. And I've been eating all my carbs a day in that stuff. So between half a cup and a whole cup, which, yeah, do the math. For the last week or so, I have been way higher than I should be. It explains a whole lot. It explains the water weight more than it coming from the broccoli. Like, when I eat veggies, I do put on about 4 or 5 pounds of water weight, not 10. I do not feel this sick either. So yeah, sometimes you need to read past what it says the serving size is. Read how many servings is in that bag. Then read how many ounces or pounds that bag is, and separate it and do it yourself. Because this is not the first time it happened. It happened like 2 years ago when I first started keto. Stuff like this would happen. These are not something that say keto friendly on them. Usually something that says keto friendly on them so far have matched what it's supposed to. But this was just a normal item that I decided to eat. So I am seriously trying to get used to my hair. Okay, I used to have hair, for people who are new, all the way down to my backside. And it was crazy red color. And this summer, the sun bleached it back to its natural blonde and also turned it green. And I don't know what happened, but it all started breaking more and more and more. And even yesterday, I had longer hair. But there were so many areas where it was broken up this high that it looked ridiculous, especially in the back. So I went and had the roots done, blonde and toned out to even out my color more, because it was all different shades of blonde from the sun and even red. And then, yeah, but this was all broken this high. So the only way to really make it look good was to blend it all together. I'm trying to get used to it. I feel like I'm, I don't know, a lawyer, or like I feel like I should be wearing different kind of clothes because I am crazy. And my hair is making me feel like I need to be in a suit and be more professional and more classy, and that's just totally not me. I'm the legging girls and jeans, and yeah, so I'm trying to get used to it. Everyone says it looks so adorable and blah blah blah. Thank y'all so much for those compliments, because yesterday I was really excited about it, and I woke up during the night and saw myself in the mirror again and was like, ooh, who are you? Like, I'm trying to get used to it. But it's gonna grow quickly, because I would like it a little longer, and I would probably be really happy. I think I'm gonna be more happy too, once I can wash it, because you have to wait 4 days, and it's giving me a headache from the smell of the stuff. But I have to wait 4 days so I don't dry it out. And I won't be doing this whole rounded under thing, because she did it with a brush and a hair dryer, and it's been like 45 minutes. Yeah, this girl gets the brushes stuck in her hair, so it won't be rounded under. It'll be more straight down, which will make me like it even more, because it's the rounded under part that just, I don't know. My daughter called me a Karen, and I really looked up what Karen meant. That is a big time insult. That little girl is in trouble. She says, yeah, she calls it a Karen haircut. And so, what happened to the days when names meant names? I feel sorry for Lindas and Karens and Stacy's and all the other names that actually mean all these horrible things now. You can't name your children that because they mean bad things. What happened when a name was a name? When did we turn a name into a personality trait? I mean, that's stereotyping. I mean, really? Have I been gone out of the world that long that that's okay? I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't like when people say, oh, that's a Linda, or, oh, she's a Karen. No, that's just a name. With why ever she's acting that way is her business. Like, I just don't get it. But back to keto-friendly stuff. So sorry, I rant. So if you're new to this channel, I will show you all day long what I will be eating, or I will tell you, like my collagen coffees, I usually just tell you, because I put them in a metal tin, they're not very pretty. Also, if you do send me an email, just tell me, because I am terrible about going to look at my emails. And come to find out, I had emails all in my trash and didn't even know it, because when I do look, it should have went to the inbox, but for some reason got put in spam. So hopefully I've fixed that now. And what else? I lost train of thought. Okay, so because of all the carb intake, my train of thought is really bad right now. And I also have a migraine from getting my hair done. I mean, it takes 5 hours. You have to hold your head a certain way. Then you're in and out of the sink like 4 or 5 times. You're underneath the dryer 3 times. It is horrible. And the smell is so bad. It gives me sinus problems. I forgot all about it because I hadn't done blonde other than during the summer when the sun turns me a blonde, because that's my natural color. Like, you can see how dark. This is as dark blonde as I normally am. But I was getting all that covered up because everyone voted for blonde. I usually do a crazy red hot pink at this time of the year. So let me tell you, when the roots need to be done again, yeah, I might be just doing the crazy hot pink red thingy because it's only $17. I do it at my house. It only takes 3 hours, and that's just sitting with it in your head to make sure it soaks up in there. It's no chemicals. And did I say it's only $17? And I don't even have to pay that because I have 3 bottles of it, and it only takes half a bottle for my long hair. And yeah, this wouldn't even take a quarter bottle. So be prepared when it's time for me to do my hair again. It might be going back red, or I might just do some pink. I don't know, because you know I like the crazy colors. But this is probably better. I have a meeting tomorrow with my daughter's school, so yeah, this is probably way better. But now I gotta find an outfit to wear that, yeah, isn't, you know, Riverdale Vixens. So I don't have a lot of clothes right now that fit me. They're either too big or too small. I'm in between sizes big time, and I don't want to spend any more money on clothes because I don't want to stay this size. I've just been fighting really hard this summer to get out of my stall. I was out of it by doing an egg fast. It got me down to my lowest, 187. Then I ate some vegetables. Then I went up about 4 pounds in the vegetables, and I'm talking about keto friendly like broccoli. I'm talking about like greens. I'm talking about staying under my carb count. And they made me go out, which I knew would happen. Same with salads. It's gonna happen every time, even though I do not use salad dressings. I use oil and vinegar, salt, pepper, and some mustard, and occasional little bit of mayonnaise. That all took me up. And then those nuts, well, they're not nuts, they're seeds. I don't know why I keep calling them nuts, but those seeds lied. And for a week now, I have been eating about 50 plus carbs a day. I think yesterday, because before I figured it out, I decided to go ahead and have an extra serving of those seeds. So yesterday, I'm pretty sure I was at 70 carbs. So it is amazing that I only gained 2 ounces of water weight. I will tell you that right now. My body really loves 195. Let me tell you, because even when I cheated a billion times in Hawaii, not really a billion, but it seemed like it because it was 4 days straight, even the plane rides, even everything I eat or do, even when I eat normal, completely horrible, hundreds of carbs in one day, my weight wants to stay 195. Even when I eat no carbs and I keep it perfectly keto friendly, my weight wants to stay 195. I really, really believe this is the weight my body wants, but I don't. So we're just going to keep fighting against it, this month especially. So for the rest of this month, as my course, I'm doing my meditation, which is really hard for me. I didn't even make it 2 minutes today. I'll try again later. My accountability for October this month is going to be not eating packaged foods like that, like no bars, no nothing, like, unless I've had it before and I know it does not affect me. If it ain't fresh and I'm not making it, I ain't eating it. There is a lot of stuff that I've had, like my collagen coffee, that's good to go. I am taking a break from all my sucrose and even this stuff right here. I'm going to show you, because I love this stuff, but I kind of think it's a little demon, just for me though. So yeah, so I'm going to stay away from all that stuff in the month of October, even though me and my daughter are going to be doing little mini cooking things during the weekend for pumpkin stuff. I will be tasting the pumpkin stuff we are making, but I will not be sitting and eating a serving of it. I used to eat it in the beginning of keto all the time. It did not affect me back then, but as I said, I had lots of weight to lose. In the beginning, when you have a crap load of weight to lose, when you cut down to 20 to 50 carbs a day, stuff is going to be falling off you, even if it's extremely dirty. Let me tell you. But when you got about 50 more to go, and you've done it for 2 years, your body's like, no, honey, no, no, no. You're going to have to take all of it away and go completely clean if you want to get the rest off. And keep it off. Because the egg fast worked, but yeah, it came back. So we're going to try a fast like that again, but a little different. It's more like going to be a ketovore because it did work for me before, but I am going to use some spices. If I see that I am still stalling, I will remove the spices and go back to salt and pepper. But I am going to do a version starting today, and I am starving. It is 2 o'clock, but I am not going to eat yet. So tonight we are making whole chickens. I will show you how I do it. I will show you what I put on it, show you what it looks like, and I'm eating a half of a chicken tonight. That's what I've decided. We are going, and I'm eating the skin, so I will be getting my fat. I am taking my fat up and keeping it where it's supposed to be, about 85 grams a day, which I haven't been doing that. I've been doing 30 grams a day, but I see why my carbs were so high. I didn't need the fat. And I will be getting carbs only from my coffees, eggs if I eat them. Of course, chicken breast has a little bit of carb in it. You might not believe it, but it really does. That will be it. I think I might be having, okay, so I have a serving of greens left. I may or may not eat them. I will let y'all know. I do have some cucumbers that I do have to eat, or my mom will freak out if they go bad. I bought a bunch of bell peppers, but I'm just going to cut them up with some onions and mushroom and fry them in a pan with Kerrygold butter for my dad to eat on his steaks, so that they don't go bad and I don't eat them, because this girl can't eat nightshades without stalling. And that was because of Keto Diamond that I figured that part out. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know, like I'm about to go put on a prom dress and go to the prom. Like my makeup feels like it's really, oh, it's totally melting off my face. But it feels like it's really heavy now with this kind of hairstyle. Like, I don't know. I just gotta get used to it. But you can see my earrings better. This one's a little flower, and this is the bee. But my earrings show up really good. I like that part. So don't worry, I'm gonna end up liking it. But I probably won't get this short ever again though. I want it to here, and I want it more messy, so more layers. That's what I went in for. However, so much was broken that just was not a possibility. So like I said, if you're new to my channel, we talk about keto. I show you everything I eat in a day. I will answer any questions you have of anything. You can write it down here in the comments or send me an email. If you send me an email, please write in the comments that you sent me an email, because my email hates me. Also, There's a Facebook group that I try to remember to check in each day. Sometimes I just put little things over there that I don't even put over here. I have an Instagram where I take pictures of everything I eat all day and even put my daughter's foods up there because she also does a form of keto. What else? I think I'm about to get a P.O. box. I wasn't going to because I did not want to spend the money right now, but I have a lot of comments in my emails about wanting me to do reviews for stuff. And I don't want to give these crazy people because I don't know if it's legit or fake, and I don't want to give them my address. And it's not keto products, which was really shocking to me. It is makeup brushes and different things like that for me to review, which I'm perfectly fine with doing. I put makeup on almost every day. I don't do makeup videos because it would bore y'all. Like, literally, all I do is I use my hands and put some foundation on. Like some Clinique liquid foundation that usually one bottle lasts me a whole entire year because that's how little bit of it I use. Then I throw on some eyeshadow, which I am now addicted to Morpheus. My daughter got me addicted, and it's actually cheaper than the Walmart, like going to Walmart and buying Maybelline. I bought Maybelline for years. It doesn't show up. I go through $10 eyeshadow a month, but I've had this Morpheus palette for going on 2 months now. Going on 2 months now, and it's not even like you can't even tell I've used it yet. And it was $25. And this sucker is going to last me probably 4+ months, but I'm going to buy a new one because I want more colors. It's a huge palette, but I got all the fall colors, and I want some others because my daughter wants to do my makeup and she wants some bright colors to do my makeup. I'm kind of scared. I also have to go get liquid eyeliner for her to do my makeup because I've always just used the eyeliner pencil, which you can tell because it smears on my face. So I literally just throw 3 different shades of shadow on because you really can't even see this one. Believe it or not, it's way darker than it's showing. Then I do a little eyebrow pencil, draw real fast, and I brush it. And then blush, a lip liner, and then B's, the B chapstick one. I'll look at later what it's exactly called. And I just throw that on. And most of these I just throw that on with no liner. And then normal mascara. That's it. That's it, people. I don't do anything fancy. I don't do cover-ups. I'm lucky enough to never have had to do the cover-up stuff. Sometimes I will use a highlighter before I put my foundation on underneath my eyes and above. Most of the time you don't want to highlight that area. You want to like put the green on to hide the black circles, but my black circles have really gone away since I've done keto, so I just highlight that area. And that's it. But I do use tons of brushes, and I do use stuff like that because each eyeshadow needs a different brush. I have the brush for my blush. And today I accidentally grabbed my copper brush, so I have copper all over here because I usually use a brush afterwards that has nothing on it just to make sure I don't have any loose powder anywhere on my face from the products I've used. But I grabbed the wrong one, so I'm a little more golden than normal. You can't really see it in the cam, I don't think. But my daughter's staying off to school today, so I don't pick her up until 5. And I've already talked almost 20 minutes. I'm so sorry because I'm going to be talking later and showing you what I eat and maybe how I cook the chicken. Probably definitely how I cook the chicken. So, that's if it's defrosted. It was frozen 2 days ago, so I gotta make sure it's defrosted. I bought it frozen. It came in frozen, so it's the only ones they had was frozen ones. So I'm gonna let y'all go and stop driving y'all crazy and rattling about all kind of stuff, and I will show you the rest of my day later. Okay, since I won't be picking my daughter up until 5, I won't be able to start dinner until 5:30, so it'll be 7 before we eat. And it's after 2, and I am absolutely starving, so I've taken some of that smoked turkey leg from last night that I didn't end up eating and cut some off and added more salt because usually this thing is very salty, and to me it was saltless. So I'm about to eat this cold. I don't feel like putting it in the oven and warming it back up. So yeah. Okay, so confession time. I cooked the steak and it was too hard to chew. yeah, I was originally cooking chicken, and that didn't happen because I was gone too long. So I had no carbs today. I had 2. I was doing really, really good. It's almost 8 o'clock at night here. Really good. Went to my mother's to drop off the steak old gnats are getting me. That I did not eat, obviously. So they could eat it and it would not go bad. So, yeah. Let's have a conversation. I am having withdrawals. Like I'm starting keto all over because of all the carbs I was eating without knowing I was eating them. All because, yeah, I've been like 50, 60 carbs for the last couple of weeks without knowing it because of those stupid seeds and everything. Plus, I'm having a little anxiety about having to deal with my daughter's school tomorrow. My mother had Krispy Kreme pumpkin donuts. My favorite. I have not had in over 2 years. Yep, I ate one. Yep, confession, I just ate one. I think my phone is ringing. So, yeah. This girl has gone over her carbs, but I've been going over it for 2 weeks and I ain't realizing it. So, will I do better tomorrow? Yes. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Weird angle. Trying to get in the house. So, I will be doing better tomorrow. I promise. I'm going to have some more of my chicken soup. That will be my dinner tonight. I realize until I'm back to paying attention, which I am doing tomorrow, this is my accountability. This is me failing. I'm being responsible for the donut I just ate. But I realize because I've had it in my system so much, all those carbs, that my body is freaking out and I'm having withdrawals. Bad ones. So tomorrow I won't let myself. I'm just going to eat way more during the day. Way more calories, way more fat. So even though I'm not a big fat person usually when it comes to eating it, I'm going to be loading myself down with bacon and whatever else so that I can stay on my 20 carbs without freaking out, without having so much withdrawals, and I'm going to own it. I'm not going to feel guilty because if I feel guilty, it'll make me go eat more because I feel guilty. So I'm not going to feel guilty about eating that stupid, delicious, evil pumpkin spice donut. But I'm going to do better. And I could lie. I could totally not tell y'all what I just did. But that is not how I do my keto. That is not how I do my channel. If I eat something, I confess it. I used to get really down on myself when I would mess up like this. Especially when it took power over me. But I'm not going to get down on myself at all because every year before I had more power over than that donut. But I was starving and weak and had to make carbs every single day of the seeds, and it wasn't worth 50 something carbs for those seeds, but it was worth 29 carbs for that donut. I'm not doing it tomorrow, don't worry, but I decided since, hey, for the last couple of weeks I've been eating crap being way high, that isn't that amazing, and I thought I was eating healthy and I wasn't, so why not have a yummy donut that you really do like? Yes, the evil little devil on the side of my left shoulder. It won. Guess that's my right shoulder. But it won. Totally won. So I'm going to eat this soup. Not eat anything else. And tomorrow I will just snack on fats. I will eat pepperonis. I will eat salads. I will eat whatever I have to, like I did in the beginning of eating keto, to keep my mind off of eating carbs. So, will my weight go down the next 5 days? Who knows? Because I'm going to stuff a lot of food in me because I did not realize how many carbs and how much of a withdrawal I'm about to have because it's starting to bother me. Now it's making me wonder just how long I have had way more than 20 carbs. I know for sure during the egg fast I didn't, but now I'm going back and looking at other stuff I've been eating. I'm realizing their measurements weren't right either. Yeah, I don't plan on eating any box foods that is not keto for now on. Keto is more responsible, not saying they all are, but they are more responsible about their serving sizes, unlike all the other foods. Their serving sizes seem to be a little off. So I'm about to eat this soup, fill myself up completely, and forgive myself for that stupid donut. So please not judge me, because I am human like everyone else. And I do have severe anxiety, and I am admitting that I ate that donut out of anxiety. So, was it worth it? No, because it gave me heartburn. It was like instant heartburn. As soon as I was done, heartburn city. I got heartburn right now, and I hadn't had it in days. So I don't think I can handle wheat. I don't think I can handle anything chocolate either, because I did take a bite of the chocolate donut as well. Just one little bite, but I think that's what kicked off the heartburn, which tells me to stay away from anything chocolate, even chocolate keto friendly. So, but yeah, so today is a 40 carb day, I guess. Well, right now I am at 31 carbs, but I am going to eat this soup, which has 4 carbs in it. So we're doing a 40 carb day. Now, there are tons of people that can do 50 carbs. They really can, but most of us can't. Let's be honest. Most of us can't go over 20. I usually can't go over 10. So, yeah. But I can go to 50 to even 100 and maintain weight. Once I put the 10 pounds of water weight on, I put 10 pounds of water weight on and I maintain. I won't go any higher. I can drop a little lower. And I can stay that way, which I think is a plan for when I get to my goal weight. I will have some higher carb days and lower carb days once I get to my goal weight. As long as I stay in ketosis, you know, I still want to burn the ketones. But if I realize I'm not in ketosis, then I'll just stick low carb, very low carb. But it all depends on your activities, your body. I don't know. I might be stuck at 10. I won't know until I get there. It's just a long way down. These last few 50, 30, whatever amount of pounds, because I'm not sure yet. I think it's going to be the biggest struggle yet, because it's been happening all summer. And yeah, the donut was my fault just now. My reasoning was pretty stupid, but I went with it and I ate it. And I admit it. I'm being responsible for eating that stupid donut. So, that being said, I'm going to eat that soup and make this video. And don't get too mad at me, because I'm just human like the rest of y'all. Just remember that. It's okay. It's okay to eat that donut as long as your next meal and your next days get right back on that train. Okay, you can't be too hard on yourself. It's a lifestyle. It's a journey. It's for life. It's not short term. And in life, you have to be a little flexible. If you're very narrow, very, very, very strict, and you might be unhappy with that, or you might be the type of person who's okay with it being very, very strict and never, ever, ever bending. But I would not be able to stick to it if I never bent. I will be honest, because it's hard for me to follow rules. So I'm very proud of myself following the rules as many days I have in the last 2 years. So I'm okay with a little bending here and there. It makes me stay longer on that road of perfect keto, which we will be switching to tomorrow, because I will be making that chicken tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to shut up. 8 minutes, 9 minutes of me telling you my boo-boo. Yeah, it's a long confession.